Hi, the collective. My name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute. Today I felt like I wanted to do a reading about narcissistic people just because I can. Okay, not only that, but after experienced a lot of these kind of people in my personal life and having enough information, I felt now it was the time to share this with you. So let's just start, okay? A narcissist will always create a safe place for themselves, one where they get the attention, one where they treat you like an object and nothing more, one where they will create rules of their own. But when you create one of yours, all hell breaks loose and they victimize themselves, pointing fingers at you and how dare you to step out of a situationship or maybe even a long-term relationship. These people could also be a family member. They could be anyone. They will play mind games just to feel good about themselves. Me and also others who has empathic abilities are always the victim of these kind of people. They love to pick on us just because they see us as a victim who can't help themselves and always seeing us as a needy person. Meanwhile, the empathic one knows already what is going on and will ask questions about their behavior. But they are so good in playing with your mind, which will give you just enough, to keep you stuck around them and never leave them. They love to see your blood flow through their own veins because your blood is what they need themselves. You must see it as they need you. You don't need them. Your blood has all the good stuff, what they miss in themselves. Instead of changing their behavior, they want you to change yours. So you will never leave them. But what an egotistical way to have someone like them beside you, who wants everything their way. They are freeloaders. These people will cheat on you, betray on you, use you. The worst part is that they will treat you like an object until you don't even see your own worth. At least they will try. Their communication is actually very skilled, for they need that to impress you in the wrong direction. At first, they will move very fast by love bombing you because when they have you where they want you to be, they think you will never walk away from them. So the first months, they will show you their mask you want to see, while wearing already another mask underneath that one. When you set boundaries and trying to get a conversation from them, they never have the time. You think they are gonna change their behavior if you stay stuck with them, but that's not true, for they will never change. They don't have the intention to do so because they like who they are. They are too much in their ego and pride. And don't ever think they can put themselves in your shoes because they can't and they never will. They are too experienced in their mind games. They play and thinking everyone is going to accept this and never find out about it, until God puts someone on their path who's better at playing games by mirroring their own behavior, actually helping to see their faults and their own actions towards others. Who else than an empath with high intuition, who is strong on their own and had many narcissistic people around them all of their life to exercise, analyze, and observe how they conduct themselves. One who has put by the universe on their path, who knows exactly what is going on, to put them in their place and to let them wake up in their miserable life what they have created on their own. One has always a choice to make life better for not only you, but also for your surroundings. But nevertheless, they choose not to. For it's easier to stay in their negative thoughts than to work on themselves and make everyone else around them feel the same way as they do. because they think it's justified and they are entitled to do so. They think with all their mind, not the heart, that they earned to hurt other people and terrorize their life. For they were hurt in their childhood. Yeah, so I was hurt in my childhood, but I never got cold towards others. And believe me, I had every reason to do so because of my traumas, what people's put me through. I never felt entitled to do wrong by you, and even if I wanted to, you can't if you're an empath. That means no matter what, you will always understand even a narcissist in front of you. They want only your abilities, not to understand you, but to use you, and use it for their own purpose. And this is without doing the work. That's just a nasty fact, in my opinion. These people needs to be put in their place. You are not entitled to do so. If you choose to have a horrible life of your own, then stay away from others who have done their own work and never done you wrong. Instead of, they give you love and their patience. Not only that, their own life was put on hold for years. These narcs are your enemy. They're good at keeping you in the dark. If you're an empath, you will always attract narcissists. They are very toxic to your energy. They will play on your good and nurturing behavior. They will think they got you in their corner after the love bombing in the beginning stages. For you, it will feel good because you didn't experience them enough to know who they actually are. But when you finally do, and I hope you will see the red flags right away, otherwise your life will be a living hell here on earth and you will be in danger. Just walk away in silence, because that's the only thing you can do. Don't go explaining yourself to a narcissist, because they understand only, yes, only themselves. They will project all of their bad behavior onto you, about that you are the one that is guilty, not them. They are very good at turning a conversation around as everything is your fault and they didn't do anything wrong to harm you or the situation. If you turn against them, they have other victims waiting on them, so they can go on playing victim and spreading rumors about you with their dirty mouth to the other one, and people believing in them in the first place. So they have a pattern. You just have to break through these bad habits from them. So now they have someone else to blame for their miserable life. It's time for a payback without getting even karma for it, because you did all you can to show your kind and nurturing behavior to this devilish person. They will sell you illusions. They have no loyalty towards nobody. They use people for their own gain. It stems from having childhood traumas and not being able to heal from them. The dark has taken place in full capacity instead of working to the light step by step, and working on their own karma instead of giving people their drama and stress. Do not bother to put in the work wanting to heal them. That's not your job. It's theirs. And somewhere in their ugly, shallow life, when karma knocks at the door, they will have nobody around them but their illusions, what they created because they never want to be alone. That's their fear, for they are so codependent on your energy. That's where the feeding starts. They can't do it by themselves, working on themselves, I mean. Your worst nightmare has come when you will feed into their behavior. Their intention is to get on your nerves, so you will be stressed out, and because of that your brain will think you need them. But if you train your brain again how it was before they came into your life, and doing even a much better work yourself in that moment and throughout the days coming after that, and keeping on pushing to do this, they have no choice than to back off. Let them pity themselves. They want constant admiration and not giving anything back in return. It's all about them. Their story will never back up what they are telling you. I am sick of these people who try to ruin the life of good people. And for what purpose? Just to pull on your energy and feeling good about themselves. That's not gonna happen anymore. Not on my account. I'm here to tell the truth about these horrible energy vampires. That is what I'm calling them. All they want to do is feed off of your energy. And why? Because they will never be you, and all they want to be is you. They are not able to see their own true colors, but I hope you can. I did, luckily. One more thing, these narcs are actually very smart from the beginning. You come into their life. They will give you reverse psychology, meaning they will talk to you like no one ever did before, and you will feel like they will have your back and will support you. But then, after a period, the chaos and the danger starts. Your life will never be the same again after having narcs as a past. Hopefully, you'll understand that it was you who were put in their life and not the other way around. For they had a lesson to learn from you, and they didn't. Who is the stupid one now, acting like they are God and can harm every single person who has been in their life? As if God will harm people. God's intention is to only teach you a lesson. Eventually, even God will not try to help you if these narcs try to use you and staying in their dark energy. Everyone has a choice, but if the voice in you, what comes from the dark, is louder than the light, you won't be able to make the choice to come out of decades of bad behavior and not seeing the manipulation what you have done to so many people. The good ones has to heal themselves from the narc, who won't even try to do the work themselves again, because they don't have a conscience and you have. Detach yourself in silence. Do not give them the attention and block all energy what's coming from them. You don't need their toxic energy. You don't even have to stay in contact with them. If you have a child with them, it is their choice all along. They need your light because they live in the darkness. You will win this war because you kept on blocking spiritually, because they are losers for not trying to go in war in real life with you. They don't have a backbone like you do. Even if it takes years to get rid of them, believe me, it will happen. And even if you were physical in contact with them, in your mind, you are already said goodbye. So, if that day comes when you finally choose you for your own sanity, and in my case, my child's too, they will think you are crazy because you didn't even give them a closure, for you walked away in silence after keeping up with their bullshit for many years. They had many chances to give you your closure. So never expect a sorry or a closure because you won't get it. Simple as that. It is what it is. They will only want revenge for their pathetic life. God's plan works always two-way, but if only both sides recognize how to handle. A narcissist don't believe in God. They act like one, and they will act like they do, because God is light and the narc is the darkness. How fake can you be, and how low can you go? Lights out, and it's not mine. And I hope it isn't yours too. Don't let them steal your shine, okay? Be in your power. Please subscribe to my channel and like this podcast, for I am doing this as to help the collective to spread information about my journey for inspiration. Thank you for your time. I will talk to you again, okay? Till next time. Later. Bye.